Gather round, friends, and let me tell you of the savage beast known as the Ironjawz. In their eyes you will only see the simple stare of an animal, but they can actually be quite cunning. The Ironjawz live only for war, and it is how they get bigger, stronger, and somehow how they survive. I have spent far too much time with them, and what I've discovered is that under no circumstances should you... Oh dear. No! What is a vampire? A leech? No. Others maybe, but not a Kastelai. We are made of something stronger, more fearsome. We crave battle with other strong things, conquering them, becoming stronger still. We are the apex of vampires, the proof that it is not where you start the journey, but where you finish it.
Welcome to another battle report for Saga of Dice. We've got Alex again.
Hello.
Hello everyone. That was the most English thing you've done in the past 2 years, I think.
I don't know. I tend to use curse words, which...
That's true.
Which shouldn't be said on
I appreciate that.
Video.
Yeah. I try to make videos that everyone can enjoy even when their kids running around. So.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, we're playing Head-On Collision today.
Yep.
It's another new one from the new GHB. Mm-hmm. This is your first game of AOS, like Eric, in like 7-8 months.
Yeah, I've not played AOS in a while. I've had sort of a break playing Marvel Crisis Protocol, which I've been really enjoying, and not really playing, but hobbying for 40k a lot.
40k, yeah.
Just enjoying a break painting those models instead.
Yeah.
And now I'm sort of back. And
you brought your one true love.
Yes, my one true love, Ironjawz.
Ironjawz.
Specifically, Oops Old Pigs.
Oops, yeah.
Again.
Oops, you trip and
yes.
21 pigs.
Yeah, it's almost as if I've been playing pigs since AOS 1.
Yeah, exactly. You have.
Yes. And this is going to be my first game of the new GHB as well.
Cool. Yeah. Well, you know, it'll be interesting. I brought Soulblight.
Yeah.
We were trying to come up with a list that I could bring that you weren't just going to kill in 30 seconds flat.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've done that.
I don't know either.
I don't know that that's possible, but I brought Soulblight because I haven't played them in a while. And I was just like,
I'm playing a super aggro list, and I'm a super aggro player by default.
You are?
So, yeah, it's quite scary for a lot of
kind
armies.
of Gork personified in our group.
Yes.
So, yep, but it should be interesting. But the contest is over for the giveaway. Congratulations to Thor. He won. He picked the Night Haunt.
That's a great name too.
Yeah. What an awesome name. I'm quite jealous. My name is too common. But yeah, and so if you want to support the channel for more giveaways, tell us what to paint. We've got a Discord now, so you can get on there. Please join us over there. But if not, please subscribe for the YouTube gods, comment for the algorithm throne, and hit the screaming bell to always receive notifications of when a new battle report goes live. And we'll see you guys after deployment.
Okay, here we have Head-On Collision. So from my perspective, when I hold an objective, if I hold one in my own territory, it's worth 1 victory point.
Yep.
Holding the middle is worth 2 victory points, and holding yours is worth 4 victory points.
Incredible.
However, when you capture an objective, if you have a Galatian Veterans unit within 6 inches, which between the two of us is actually just these 2 units.
I was going to say, where are your Galatian Veterans, Alex?
I forgot them. You actually get a bonus victory points, and then we get the standard 2 victory points for completing a battle tactic.
Yep.
And the twist on this scenario is that you don't control objectives on setup as per the core rules, and you also aren't allowed to capture an objective in battle round 1.
It's really cool.
So these objectives all activate in battle round 2 only.
So even if you kill my entire army, the game isn't technically over because you haven't scored any points at that point.
I could technically win through battle tactics.
That's true,
actually. If I table you round 1,
then
I can win on battle tactics immediately.
Aww.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Well, yeah, that was. Thank you for the summary, and we'll be back with the Ironjawz list in just a moment.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the Ironjawz list. It's the Oops All Pigs list. So what we have here is we have my general, who's the cabbage.
Yeah.
He
very beautifully converted Maw Crusher.
Thank you. He has the Hulking Brute, which basically means that when he charges, he does D3 mortal wounds on a 2-up.
Nice.
Then I've taken Meanin as the mount trait, because it's funny. Where when you do a stomp, instead of doing D3 mortals, you do D6 mortals.
Yes. And then he also gets to add plus however many mortal wounds on his war scroll.
Yeah, the so plus cool. 3 mortal wounds, I think it is, on the cabbage war scroll as well.
On full health?
Yeah.
Cool.
And then the artifact is the Destroyer, because it's the most fun artifact in the game.
Is that the one where you can't run?
No, that's the one where once per game you can get plus 3 damage to one of your weapons.
Oh, cool.
And he is...
right.
He's the Rip-Tooth Fist version of the weapons, so he gets a 3+ save, basically.
Nice. Yeah, that's super good.
Okay, and then we move on to the pigs. We've got 2 squads of 3 pigs with pig iron choppers. We've got 1 squad of 3 Jag Gore Hackers. And we've got 2 squads of 6 Jag Gore Hackers. All the Jag Gore Hackers are in the new Bounty Hunters Battalion. That's part of the GHB. So
you'll kill my zombies extra good.
Yeah, those zombies are extra dead. And then we've got 2 War Chancers. This War Chancer has Arcane Tome and Bash 'em Lads as his spell. Which,
another cool conversion with a drum.
Yep. Which is the one which gives +1 to wound if it's successfully cast.
Nice.
And then just because I had the points, I've got a Weird Knob Shaman. And because it's funny, he has Foot of Gork. So I'll be fishing for 10s just to stamp on things.
Oh dear. Love it.
And everyone else is in a Warlord battalion that gives me that second artifact.
Cool. And who's your and sorry, what was his Warlord trait again? Or
Hulking Brute.
What does that do again?
The 2+ to do D3.
Oh right, yeah, that's the cool one. Right. Yeah. Got it. Nice. Awesome. Well, that's a really fun list. Hopefully this battle report goes longer than
than my last game as Fire Slayers.
Exactly. But we'll be back with the Gravelords list in just a moment. Okay, I've brought the Soulblight Gravelords Kastelai back. Really like the theme of this army. So they're back again. They're in a battle regiment, so I was a 2-drop because I have 2 big guys. But yeah, it's pretty much the same list that I usually play. This is my general. He has the -1 to wound artifact, and he's got the command trait where he can pop off the vampires around him for extra damage and wounds and stuff like that. And yeah, that's it. He has the +6-inch movement spell. This is Prince Vordry. He doesn't get a spell. Oh no, he's got Flaming Weapon. Right. Sorry, he has Flaming Weapon. And Prince Vordry just has his own spell lore, his own spell, Quick Blood. And then I've got the Necromancer here. He has Fading Vigor, 2 units of zombies who are hopefully laid out in a way that I won't die. 2 pigs.
Oh, the zombies are dead.
Oh, the zombies are dead, for sure. I'm just hoping that the rest of my army won't die. And then I've got 2 units of Blood Knights. I didn't take... I was going to take, back when I played my first game of AOS, the new GHB, I put them both in Bounty Hunters. And Alex was like, you should put them in Bounty Hunters. And I was like, yeah, I was doing that, but no one's bringing Galatian Veterans because they kind of suck. I know this whole thing is supposed to be based around them, but when everyone's bringing Bounty Hunters, it's just like, well, they're just a liability at that point, right?
Yeah, GW have created Galatian Veterans, which are supposed to give us bonuses for having battle line infantry. However, the problem seems to be that you're so deadly against them that you basically might as well not have them.
Exactly.
So you end up in this world where cavalry is the king.
Yeah, it really is. So, and by the way, these guys are in coherency because they're all base to base and they're 25 mils. Just explaining that for the people at home. And yeah, and I've got my grave sites down here, there, and there. So we'll see if it comes into play or not.
Yes.
But, yeah, but that's 2,000 points on the nose. Oh, and I've got Emerald Death Swarm back.
Okay.
And worse than ever. So, yeah.
And you dropped first?
I did. I was
who's
2
going
drops.
first?
And you will be going first.
Okay.
I might regret this, but I feel like if I go first, I'm just going to put myself in the middle of the battlefield and not be able to do anything. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So it makes sense to me. Hope for the double turn. But yeah, we'll be back with Ironjawz Turn 1.
Okay. Okay, so this is going into Ironjawz Turn 1.
It is.
So the hero phase is up first. Spell-wise...
First your battle tactic.
Yes, battle tactic, sorry. So although we just jokingly mocked Galatian veterans,
Yes, yeah.
we were discussing how for this battle plan specifically,
Yeah.
because you can't control an objective or contest one in the first battle round,
Yeah.
having no Galatian veterans actually makes these battle tactics more difficult.
It's true.
So the one I'm going to go with is I'm going to go with barge through enemy lines. So I complete this battle tactic if there's 2 or more of my units from my starting army wholly within your opponent's territory at the end of this turn. And then there's a bit about having Galatian veterans for a bonus, which I'm just not going to get.
Okay. But you know, but we can't do against the odds because we read it carefully and it said you cannot capture the objective. So it's not just scoring. So he couldn't even just move on to it.
I can't contest an objective.
Yeah.
So I can't do the other.
Just
battle
literally can't do
tactics.
against the odds. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, most of them. So cool. So you
Okay.
picked. What did you pick again?
Barge through enemy lines.
Barge through enemy lines. Cool.
Okay.
Excellent. And then heroic action.
Yeah, heroic action. I'm going to see if I can get another CP for my general.
That makes sense to me.
I rolled a 2, so that's a no.
I'll do the same thing on my general. 3, which is also a no.
Okay. And then my war chanters are going to put buffs up. So he's going to buff these guys
Cool.
for +1 damage.
Yep.
And then he's going to buff these 6 guys for +1 damage.
Makes sense to me.
And then my wizard is...
So they're doing 3 damage against
Yes,
zombies.
against zombies, they're doing 3 damage
Wow.
now, which is totally fair. 100%
Even he doesn't
fair.
believe it, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, so this wizard, he's not in foot of Gork range, to my sadness. So
My
instead,
relief.
instead he's going to cast Mystic Shield.
Cool.
I rolled a 5.
Yep. And that will go off because it's now a 5.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
yeah.
take your word for it.
It was a 6 forever. I'm assuming I've got at least someone in 30 inches.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so it doesn't matter because no one's getting a plus anyway. A 7.
Okay, so that's unbound. I didn't really care, to be honest.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And then this guy, because he's got Arcane Tome, he's going to cast Bash 'em, lads.
Cool.
Which is the
+1
to wound,
Right.
wholly within, I believe it's 16 inches of him.
Look at me remember something from only
Nice.
playing an army once.
And it's casting value of 8. So that's a no.
But he didn't zap himself in the Orc
He
Crush.
luckily
so-
did not zap himself.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm going to spend a command point from him
Yep.
to issue Mighty Destroyers, which is going to let me make a movement in the hero phase.
Cool.
And I get to choose 3 units, so I'm going to choose them.
Yeah.
I'm going to choose them, and I'm going to choose these 6 guys here.
Cool.
And I'm going to just merge it with my movement phase.
Yes, of course, yeah.
Off camera, so we'll
As
do
fun
that.
as it is watching you slowly and carefully measure out your movement, we'll skip it this time.
Yes.
Yeah. Is that everything for you then?
Yeah, that's everything in my hero phase,
Cool.
I believe.
We'll be back at the end of the movement phase.
Okay, so this is after the movement phase. It's ridiculous.
Yep.
What happens is the pigs move 9 inches in the hero phase, and then they move 9 inches in the movement phase. So we end up on your side of the table.
Yes, you do. Quite easily, as it turns out.
Okay, I rolled a few rum rolls over here, but it was generally abysmal. I would have loved to have got it up
Like
further.
1s and 2s mostly.
Yeah, it was quite horrible. The only guy who didn't run is the cabbage, because reasons.
Okay.
He just didn't want to go in front.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So there's no shooting phase to speak of because the only guy who shoots is stood here and he's not in range.
Right.
So move straight into the charge phase.
Cool.
At the start of the charge phase, he is going to do his beat, which I mean, if you didn't, I didn't say it in list build, in list discussion at the start.
Yeah.
However, you should be able to tell from the drum, it's clearly get and beat.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, and these guys are wholly within 12, so we're going to roll get and beat for them.
Okay.
And on a free up, they get to charge on 3d6.
Ugh,
No.
that's a 2.
Damn.
And I wipe my forehead.
That's fair.
Yay, we're gonna make it to battle round 2, everyone.
No.
Or maybe
The
not.
plan was to roll 3d6, go straight through this little gap,
Yeah.
and get the blood.
Get my blood knights, my babies.
Just out of cheek.
Oh.
We also forgot to mention that when I did move originally, Rob did a what's it called?
1 inch redeploy.
Yes, a redeploy, and it was the classic 1 inch movement. Because why would you ever want to roll higher than an inch?
It's true. I rolled 2 6s in 1 battle report. I can't remember. I was
And you
pretty
only
happy.
needed like 2 inches then, I guess.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay, so charge phase.
Cool.
So the first charge we're going to do is these guys over
Yep.
here. So
I don't know if they're gonna make it.
I hope they will.
They make it.
An 8-inch charge.
Yep.
Okay, so they're going to make it.
Cool.
We'll do that after.
Yeah.
And then we're going to roll for this big.
I'll put the 8 next to these guys,
Okay.
just so we remember.
And then these guys are going to charge as well.
Cool.
11.
11.
Ooh. Okay.
I think
and
they'll
then
make it.
These guys are going to charge.
Yep.
And they get a 8 as well.
That'll
okay,
do.
these are massive charge rolls.
They are.
And these guys ran, they ran, so I can't charge from anyone else.
Nice.
So we'll be back at the end of the charge phase because I need to do some charge damage when I hit you.
Cool.
Okay.
Excellent.
So this is after the charge moves. We just need to do the impact hits.
It's true.
So these guys would have charged first, so they will do 4 dice because 4 of them are within an inch. Because they've got jagged gore hackers, this happens on a 2+. So that's going to be an amazing roll.
No
What a
kidding.
wasted roll. So that's 4 mortal wounds.
4 mortal wounds. They're gonna get deathless minions. They saved 2 of them.
Nice.
Hey ho. So, boop. 2
Okay,
dead.
and then these guys charge second, so
They did.
they get 3 mortal wounds.
3 mortal wounds. Okay. Saves 1 of them.
Okay.
Who are these zombies?
And then these 3 guys who would have got it, so another 3 mortal wounds.
Another 3. Saves none this time.
And just in case anybody's wondering why he wouldn't pull those to reduce the amount of these impact hits, if we were rolling it in order,
Yeah.
that would have happened. And then if he had pulled those, he would have left a path for these to just go straight into his Blood Knights.
Exactly.
Which there was a path as it was,
Yeah.
but I chose not to go for it because I could only get 1 pig that would get in range, so it wasn't really worth it.
Exactly.
But if he had pulled models from that side, then I would have definitely gone for it onto those Blood Knights. Okay, so let's move straight into the combat phase.
Sweet. Who's up first?
Ooh, pigs.
Pigs.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're going with pigs first.
Can you be more specific?
No.
Okay. We'll see you next time, everyone.
Sorry, everyone. I've decided to be obtuse. Okay, so I'm going to go with this big squad of pigs first.
I like it. Yep.
So there's going to be... So there is a way to pile this in.
Yep.
So that you get 6 guys in combat. I can't be bothered.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to get...
You don't need it, to be fair.
Yeah, so I'm just going to like straighten this guy up a bit. To
Yep.
pull this guy.
There we go.
Like that, just to maintain the coherency. So I'll get 4 pigs in, and then it's either 4 or 5 of the Jag Gore hackers in. Probably only 4. Okay.
Actually, this guy will have to move back a little bit to to stay in coherency.
That's
so
fine.
it'll be 4. And
Yeah.
again, not that you need it. You're doing 3 damage on my 0 up save. So
Yeah, so we don't need to know the rend either here.
it's a good thing you have 2 rend.
Okay, so actually I can roll all of these together because, like you said, the rend doesn't matter.
Nope.
They're all doing 3 damage, they all hit on the same thing.
Sweet.
So it's going to be 7 attacks each pig, so it's going to be 28 attacks.
My goodness.
And it's going to be hitting on freeze.
Excellent.
And wounding on freeze. I only have 20 dice on me. So, so let's roll 20. Oh, ooh.
You still might do this anyway.
Yeah. So we've got 6. So I'll roll the 8 after.
Sure. Again, this might just
be all of it. Okay, so that's the 8 more dice if I need to roll them, and then we've got those fails. So let's roll the 8 more.
Cool.
Okay. And then to wound.
I thought I turned that off.
Okay, so that's going to be quite a few.
No kidding.
Okay, so we have
Yeah.
14 wounded.
Okay, 14 wounds.
Yes.
Which turns into how much damage?
Times 3.
Times 3.
So 42 damage.
What? Oh, because the pigs are also 2 damage from the...
Yes,
From
yeah.
that?
So the Violent
Wow.
Fury adds 1 damage to all weapon profiles.
Right.
And then because they're in the Bounty Hunters and your Galatian Veterans, they're also getting +1 damage from that.
Ooh.
So it's going to be 42 damage.
42.
Which is totally fair.
Exactly.
I suppose I should have
All
rolled for the
agree.
champion as well. I'll just add that as well, just to add insult to injury. So actually 3 more damage, so 45 damage.
45. That actually works out really well because I can really only pick up 15 at a time with one hand.
Okay.
I'm having trouble doing that. Come here, you.
You can just roll them in groups, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm rolling 15 times 3, but I'm not going to get that far, I don't think, so I saved 3.
Okay.
So that's 12 dead.
Okay.
And then, so 12 dead so far. Come here, you. My small rat-like hands.
This is what the viewers
this is
come to
13. And they're dead, I think. I mean, they're dead.
Saved another 4.
Yeah, I saved another 4. And then, here, 1 second. Okay, so 4 plus 3 was it? Is 7 out of 30, so they're already dead. It's 23.
already dead.
Yeah, and I don't need to roll again. There's already 2 dead.
And for everybody who knows and loves the Ironjawz rules, because I have killed a unit, I get to do smashing and bashing, which means I get to choose a unit to fight with immediately.
Right.
Okay, so I guess I will be forced. What a shame.
We could just remove the models, but it's more fun to watch people roll dice.
With these 3 guys?
Yeah, we don't need to make this. Are you going with those 3 guys first?
Yes. Well, it's because they've got 3 damage each.
Wait, but these
yeah.
guys do too, right?
No, I only had 2 of the buff.
Oh.
So, you know, technically, I might not.
Okay.
You could pull in such a way that means that I can't. So I'm going to roll 20 dice. I actually have 22 attacks because it's 7 each, plus 1 for the boss.
I see.
On freeze.
Wow.
And so I had 2 more to roll, so I'll just add them now. Okay, and then on freeze to wounds. Okay. So this is a much more reasonable amount of damage.
Yeah, sure. How many is it?
27.
27. Okay. So I will roll. I'll roll 9 a time.
It's definitely easier to hold 9.
Exactly. So 9 saved 2.
Okay.
So 9 saved 1 for a total of 3. And 4. 4 out of 27.
So you're taking 23 damage.
They barely die.
I'm sure glad there wasn't another unit there to
Right?
take advantage of that. Okay. And so that's going to be. I mean, these guys can pile in technically because they made a charge.
They sure did.
They're not going to because I'm lazy.
That's fair.
You also got the zombies.
Oh, yeah.
Who are also dead.
But they're in cover. No, they're not.
They're dead.
Yeah. They were already dead.
And so one of the benefits of Bloodtooths, which is my sub-faction, so that all these glorious pigs can be battle line, is that if I have fought in the combat phase, which these 2 units have, at the end of combat, if they are within 3 inches, they can make a pile-in move. They are not.
Yep.
Which means that they have the option to make a charge,
right,
or make a normal move.
Okay.
How many wounds does a necromancer have?
5?
Ooh.
You could do it.
I'm a feeling it. That is the question. Or do we want to try and make a charge move on that necromancer? See if we can just pop him off.
Don't you have to get your battle tactic?
Yes, I do. Oh, actually, I probably just want to make a normal move to get my battle tactic rather than rolling a charge like a psychopath.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's probably...
Okay, so we'll make the move. We'll do these guys first.
Sure.
Territory is like halfway.
You basically just have to move.
So I basically just go...
And now you're
Oh,
done.
actually, I'll do that.
There
So
you
I got a 9-inch move, so they'll just go like that. So they're holding them.
Yep.
And then these guys will... How far are they from charging?
I want to say like a 5,
Is it
6 inches.
Probably not.
So they'll need a 6.
Yeah, I'm not going to risk it with a unit that big. I'm just going to move them the 9 inches.
Right. So just basically be outside of 3.
Yeah.
But then, will you be wholly with it? Oh, I think you will.
I should be able to be. I would think.
Just remember to keep them in coherency.
Yes, coherency, the ultimate nightmare of Age of Sigmar.
It's the worst part of the new rules.
Yes. It is indeed.
And they got the hat trick there with the no.
Is that?
This guy will have to be over a little bit more because you need to be within 1 inch. It's not 2 inches like in 40k. Oh. Do you want to just see if you can charge?
Just see if I'm on the correct side of the table.
Because the hard part is you're actually.
Yeah, let's just see if I can charge.
Cool.
Because that
You
way.
just needed a 6, right?
Well,
There,
a 7.
You got a 7. So. And
That's
you'll get
the easier way to do this.
Yeah. It was riskier. Could you have re-roll your charge, or is that only in the?
I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah. It's kind of a.
But either way, it means
Now
that
you're fine.
I've made my battle tactic. Because
Totally.
I assume this necromancer is not going to kill these pigs.
No, he is not.
However, when they charge, they do mortals.
Yep.
I think I got 2 within an inch.
You got 2 within an inch for sure.
So 1 mortal wound.
1 mortal wound. Yep. He sure does. So, I don't think I've ever fought with him before. Believe it or not, I know he looks buff and everything, but it's not actually his forte. So we got 2 attacks, 3s and 3s.
Okay.
That's more buff than you would think for a necromancer. 3s.
Oh.
Oh. It was D3 damage too. Like
Sadness.
He had the potential. I guess technically.
Okay, but that
Cool.
gets me my battle tactic.
It does.
Because I've got 2 units wholly within your territory.
Yep.
So I get barred through enemy lines for
You do.
2 victory points.
2 victory points.
And that's it.
Cool.
Okay,
Awesome.
so let's move on to your turn, sir.
We'll be back with Soulblight Turn 1 coming up. Good evening. Welcome to Soulblight Turn 1. We lost 2 units of zombies, so could have been a lot worse, especially against this army. And I forgot to roll on camera, but I did roll afterward for my endless minions, I think it's called, where they can come back on a 5-up.
Yep.
I rolled a 4.
Okay.
So, and I didn't kill any enemy units, so it is what it is.
Yep.
So,
And for anyone who's wondering why I didn't do that much damage, that, folks, is the importance of screening in games.
yes. Yeah, if you would have done, you would have killed pretty much anything else that you got into
Yeah.
combat with.
Yeah.
So yeah. We know about screening here in BC because there's a lot of very aggressive players.
Yeah, we know about screening in BC because somebody keeps bringing 21 pigs to tournaments.
And like eels for me, and like like
Varangard from Eric.
Varangard from Eric. Like we like to. We're all a bunch of Timmies essentially.
Yeah.
So I'm picking an eye for an eye. I just have to kill a unit. I don't have to even select which unit. So I'm hoping I can kill at least one unit, especially these folk here.
Those poor free guys.
Those poor. I feel nothing at all.
I wouldn't either, to be honest.
Yeah, right. So I'm going to for my thing.
Yep.
I'm going to birthday Prince Vordry.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't think he's wounding on 2s. I probably should have looked that up. Do you know what you're doing?
I'm going to take an extra unbind. I'm going to take it on the cabbage.
Cool.
Just because I can.
Yep.
And because I gain a command point for having a general on the table, so I have 2 command points anyway.
That makes sense to me.
So I can do what I want to do anyway.
That all checks out.
Okay.
I'm actually not going to do that. I'm going to take a CP on my general.
Okay.
Because though he is wounding on 3s, I've got a few tricks up my sleeve.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll CP on my general.
Okay.
Got it. Sweet.
Okay.
With a 6. So that's on him, and now we'll go into the magic phase.
Yes.
So first we'll do Fading Vigor from this guy here.
Okay.
I think it's -1 to hit, but whatever.
Yep.
We'll see if it goes off. No. It doesn't.
Okay.
Big no.
Damn, why did I take 3 unbinds? You played yourself.
Yeah, right? Flaming Weapon from my general.
Okay.
So that will go off with an 8.
We're going to try unbind it because we might as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a
Dang it,
9. It's unbound. Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
These Ironjawz are rocking the magic phase. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what happened to, like, vampire superiority in Magic, hey?
Nah, that's not a thing anymore.
No, it died with the old world.
Yeah.
This guy is going to try and do Quick Blood.
Okay.
That will go off with an 8.
Oh, can we unbind it with the Arcane Tome guy?
Uh-huh.
Oh. We're going to...
Oh,
and
thank
a free... No! You got spells off.
I got a spell off. I got the only important one.
How
really.
dare you?
Yeah, because, like, I was... Anyway, so that went off.
Okay.
Now I'm thinking about it. I actually should have done Mystic Shield, but it didn't go. The other 2 didn't go off anyway. No, I meant with one of these 2 guys.
Okay.
Sorry, everyone. I went and coughed into the mic. Yeah.
So shall we come back at the end of movement?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to do.
Okay.
Cool.
So back at the end of movement.
Yeah. Okay, we're into the shooting phase. Not a lot to do here, as you would suspect.
Yes. Rob did move over this flank.
Yes.
And I did a redeploy. Rob was chanting roller 1 off camera. However, I then rolled a 6.
He did. The opposite of what I rolled. So now I've got a 9-inch charge over there to these guys.
Yeah.
But
slightly less to those guys.
Slightly less to those guys, which means that I can scream at them.
Yes.
From Prince Vordry. So it's on a 3-up. He does D6 mortal wounds.
Okay.
That's a 1. Roll a 1. Wait a minute. That's not what I wanted. So now I'll do this guy here. He's going to yell at them. First, I roll to see if I can roll under the amount of models in the unit before I roll to hit.
Okay, so 1 or 2?
I think it's that. Oh, there you go.
Oh, you got another 1.
He hits automatically. And I guess I should probably look up the... I have so few war scrolls.
The professional Rob.
It's true.
Who is looking up his war scrolls.
Who, me?
Because he is playing an army that consists of more than 1 war scroll.
Exactly. Well, I mean, it's mostly just because I haven't played this army in like 2 or 3 months.
Excuses, Rob.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm going to stick with them. So he wins on a 2. Okay. Yay! So it's -3 rend.
Okay, so I don't get a save.
And I do have Feated Miasma, so I can reroll the damage.
Okay.
But I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, that's 5 damage?
Yes, sir.
That's a pig.
Excellent.
So...
Pop goes the piggy. It's this unit
front
here.
unit you kill?
Yeah.
Ooh, who do we want to pull? Who do we want to pull? We're going to pull this pig.
Yay! Wait.
Sadness.
And now,
9-inch charge.
now the Terrorgeist is gonna.
9-inch
No. What's their bravery? Oops, I just punched
Their bravery is 6.
6. Okay.
They're the bravest pigs in the land.
So
With a 6.
basically, what I'm gonna do now, because he's gonna scream at them,
Yep.
and so it's 6 plus D6 mortal wounds, then minus their bravery.
Okay.
So basically, if it's
It's
6,
D6
I'm just basically just rolling D6 mortal wounds.
Okay.
4.
4 mortal wounds.
Oh, so
no
close.
dead pig.
Wah, wah. Not
Okay,
again.
so we'll put wounds on this guy.
Cool.
Who I didn't show because I was reaching with my other arm, and I'm not quite long enough to reach over this table.
This is true. Not yet. One day, maybe.
One day, I'm a growing lad. Unfortunately, it's horizontal.
I forgot to move these guys up. I'll do that after, if that's cool with you.
Oh.
After I do the charge phase.
No, it's too late now.
You're like, are you done? I'm like, yeah, I think so.
Too late now. He's lost the game because he forgot to move these
Excuse
guys.
me, sir. I didn't.
Don't forget to move your
How many
units,
things did
guys.
So.
Would you like to charge, sir?
I do want to charge.
Yep.
The question is who?
Who's going to charge first?
Um.
Will I unleash hell? Find out in the next episode.
Yeah.
And for those in the comments, I don't have unleash hell.
Yes, you don't. You don't have a shooting attack except for on your Maw Crusher. Wah
go.
wah. Well, I definitely want to charge in my Blood Knights, so I'll do that first. And they will.
And he makes it.
Ta-da!
On
So
6.
I'll move them in after, and then I'll just roll my charges.
Yeah.
So I'll do
who's
Prince
next?
Vordry. Oh,
11.
he makes it!
No, I shouldn't have taunted him saying he needed a 9.
Sweet. Okay.
It's my own fault.
So then I'll roll this guy and I'll roll the Terrorgeist because I don't have to move it in. It's not 40k. So that's
4-inch
whatever.
charge.
Yeah, 4-inch charge.
Wah, wah.
And then I'll do the Terrorgeist too.
And this needs to be a free. It's a free on a single dice.
Ta-da!
He makes it.
Okay. So this guy doesn't get in, but that's fine.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll have a think about which ones I'm actually going to move in, and
Okay.
then we'll be right back.
We'll be back after the charges have been made for the monstrous actions.
Oh right.
And we're back after the end of the charges.
Yes.
Rob had a command point on this guy, so he re-rolled the charge, and he got in as well, just because a 4 wasn't quite far enough.
Yeah.
So that's fine. And now the monstrous actions at the end of the charge phase.
Yes. So I'm going to try and roar these guys,
No, not my pigs.
and he gets
Oh, they hear it over the clamour.
it. Boom. Roared.
No.
And then
oh my god, he has tokens.
it's
There's
stuck.
tokens for this.
I don't know where they're from, but they're pretty dope. Going to stomp on those
Stomp
guys.
on the
2
other
up.
pigs.
I got a 2.
Okay, so D3 mortals.
2.
2 mortals.
Oh, that'll kill a pig.
Oh no, that one guy.
Do,
he's
do,
gonna
do,
die.
do, do.
You can take it.
Can I pull him off?
Yeah. And then John just put a wound on the next guy.
This guy here.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay. So then the.
I kind of did you a favor here. You don't have to worry about coherency anymore.
These guys don't care about coherency anymore.
Yay!
Oh, yeah. You gonna die.
He might. He might.
Okay, so
Up first is going to be Prince.
sequencing. How
Yes.
would you like to do this?
I think I'm going to go with Prince Vordry because he's. Oh, wait
because
a
he's
minute.
cool.
Wait a
That's
minute.
the reason we do things, because they're cool.
Actually, if I go with them first, then it's going to be a lot harder to, because he's harder to kill because he's like on an end bit there.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to go with them.
Okay.
I'm going to pop his special deal.
Okay.
So it's their +1 damage, their +1 wound each.
Yep.
All vampires are within
Yep.
range of him.
And then plus movement, but we don't care about that because
Exactly.
we're not in the movement phase.
Yeah, we're not in the movement phase. It literally never applies because
Yep.
it only lasts for the combat phase.
Okay, so we have 5 men on horses, side-swiping 2 pigs.
Yes.
Unfortunately, these pigs were not tactical geniuses and they were facing the wrong way.
Yeah, they're about to get T-boned.
How much damage does Blood Knights do?
They're currently doing 3 damage each.
Ooh, how many attacks?
16 from the regular and then 15 from the horses.
Any rend?
1 for regular, none for horses. And I'm going to all-out attack them.
Can we save 2 pigs with a command point? No.
Okay.
No, we will throw these pigs to the gauntlet of the dice.
Excellent. Whoop, dang it. There we
will
go.
let him get his battle attack. Which I'm pretty sure he's getting anyway.
Probably.
Roll those dice, sir.
So, hitting on 2s.
Oh, there's some 1s.
There are some 1s.
I think the rest are 1s as well, Rob. You're hallucinating.
What? 16 1s? Not again. So now we're wounding on 3s.
Oh.
Shnikes. So we've got 7 at -1.
Okay. Do you want to roll your horses as well whilst we're looking
But
over
they're
here?
different damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 7 at -1.
Yes, sir.
So these are going to be on 5-ups. No. How much damage each?
3 damage.
Okay, so
they made a charge.
I take 15 damage.
Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah. Womp, womp. Yeah. Okay.
Turns out they would have survived if I had used all-out defense just to get killed by the trampling.
That's true.
Okay, so these...
Hooves and teeth have traditionally done better for me anyway.
Yeah, they always do. That's the rule.
It's true.
Okay, so the good news is, guys, I don't have to worry about battle shock on that unit anymore.
Yay!
Because they're dead.
They're in the piggy afterlife.
Bonus to me.
Yeah, you played right into my laziness.
Okay. Always. So now it's my turn to choose a unit to pile in an attack. And to nobody's surprise, it's this unit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll be back after I've piled in and I've begun the massacre. Okay, so the pigs have piled in. We've got 4 of them into combat. We're going to spend my last command point to do all-out attack for +1 to hit. And then because you're 2,000 points and I'm not.
Yes.
Because that's fair.
I really shouldn't have brought the Everlizor.
Well, your mistake, sir.
I know.
I'm going to use my Triumph to be +1 to wound as well. So this is going to be on 2s and 2s. So the Jag Gore Hackers first.
It's going to extra die.
So on 2s. No, there's a 1.
There's so many 2s in there.
Well, that's why we used all that attack stuff. And then 2s.
Me too.
Oh, there were no 1s there. Ooh. Okay, so that is going to be 12 at Ren 2.
Oh my god. Okay.
2 damage each.
12 at Ren.
Do you want to just roll these?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Because it's cool.
Okay.
And then, so, oops. Don't need to add, whoop, dang it. Punching my models. I don't need to add any. So he saves 2 of them. And they're
2 damage each because I've got Violent Fury on still.
Still on them. So that is 20.
20 damage.
20 damage.
Totally fair.
Totally fair. Yeah, he's dead. Whoa, he actually.
Did he survive?
No.
Because we can follow it up with 16 hoof attacks.
He's still -2 damage just from that. Oh, but he does D3 mortals when he dies. I think.
Does he have to roll to do it?
I don't think so. But I think unfortunately it's everything. It includes my each unit within 3 inches.
Okay,
but my
so
Necromancer is not within 3 inches.
And what's the roll?
It's just D3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
For 3.
3 mortal wounds.
Cool.
So that guy will be on 4 wounds taken.
Nice.
However, because I'm Ironjawz and I killed the unit,
yeah,
we're going to do smashing and bashing.
Oh,
so these guys are going to go next.
Dang it.
Right. So I'm going to pile in an attack with these guys. Due to the pile-in attack rules and coherency, I have no idea where these attacks are going, so we'll be back in a minute.
Nice.
Okay, so this is after the pile-in. The unit basically swiveled because they had to go closer to the closest unit and also maintain coherency.
Indeed.
So this guy isn't in combat.
Yep.
This guy's going into him.
Yep.
These 2 are going into him. These 2 are going into them.
Yep.
And Rob is going to do a all-out defense on this guy.
On my general. And I'm just going to remind you and everyone at home that this unit is -1 to wound because of think it's called Sangrison or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll roll this guy first.
Cool.
Because I might as well. He's got 3 attacks with Jag Gorehacker.
Nice.
So 1 misses.
Cool.
3 to wound. 2 at Ren 2.
2 at Ren 2 takes him to a 5-up.
1 damage each.
Okay. And 6s. So he takes 1.
Takes 1 damage. And what about the pig?
I'm going to borrow one of your dice real quick.
1 hits. And 1 wound, 0 rend.
0 Ren, 3 up.
Oh, the pig does no damage. Okay. So we'll do.
You are minusing your wounds, right?
I did not.
Okay, whatever.
I don't remember what that was. You can take it off if you want.
It doesn't matter.
I'll just take it off. Okay.
Sorry, guys. I immediately forgot.
Yeah, exactly.
So, 3s and 4s.
Part of your brain is... Okay, anyway. 3s, there you go. 4s.
4s. Wah, wah.
Wow.
1 at Ren 2.
1 at Ren 2, so 4s because of all defense. He does not make
1
it.
damage.
1 damage, 6s, and he saves it.
Okay, and then the hooves. 3s.
Hooves of death. Hooves of death.
4s. So 3 at 0 rend, so you're on 2s.
2, so I get... 1 goes through, and it's 1 damage?
Yep.
Nope. So he takes a wound.
Okay, and then against the Blood Knights,
Oops.
3s. 4s. Ouch. 1 at Ren 2.
Saves it.
Oh.
6.
Okay. So the hooves. 3s.
Whoa, there you go.
And then 4s.
4s, yeah, that's the rub.
That's the killer.
Oh. See, I can't call these things. I can't keep calling it, Rob. Yeah, I know. I need to shut
so
up.
That's 5 at 0 rend.
5 at 0 rend, so saving on 3s.
So 1 damage.
1 damage, or is it? No, I shouldn't have said that. Stop calling it, Rob. Stop calling it. So they take 1 damage.
Okay.
And
it's your turn to pile an attack.
cool. I'll be back with Prince V.
Goodbye, cruel world.
We'll see.
And here we have Prince Vordry.
No,
going in.
but first,
Oh no, but first,
the Necromancer.
the Necromancer is going to take down some pigs.
He's got 1 wound left.
Yeah, he's
Right.
going to kill this pig back here
Way back
with
there.
his ridiculous reach of his cane.
Yeah, you know what he's actually going to do? He's going to do that. Remember the thing in the scene in Bloodsport where he does the death touch, where he hits the top brick and then the bottom brick explodes.
Nice.
He's going to punch this pig in the butt, and it's going to go all the way through and explode on that guy, like
Let's go.
Fist of the North Star. So hitting on 3s.
Oh, 1 hit.
Come on! Oh, it's a 2.
It doesn't wound.
Oh, come on! Where's your
tragedy?
Where's your death touch?
Okay, so Prince Vordry.
Okay, if I have to. So we'll move over to Prince Vordry. He's got 4 attacks. He's 2s and 2s because of reasons. Wait a second. No, I'm going to go with this guy. No, he's not. Prince Vordry isn't. Actually, no, I'm going to go with... I'll go with Prince Vordry. I've got him out. So hitting on 2s. Cool.
And this is from the Quicken Blood or whatever it is?
Yeah, he's got quick blood. So he's just +1 to hit and wound. So that's
Okay.
4 at -3.
Okay, so I have no save.
4 damage each.
Okay, so that's going to be 16 damage.
16 damage. Holy crap.
And do you want to do the rest of your attacks?
I certainly would. Okay, and so we got 16 damage so far, hey?
Yeah.
So 3 attacks from the maw, hitting on 3s because of quick blood. That's 1 miss. Wounding on 2s. That's -2 rend. 2 with a minus rend.
Okay,
Two
so
minus-
I actually get a save here.
Ta-da!
It did not help.
D6 damage each.
Okay.
So that's
Another 6
damage.
damage. That takes him to 22
22,
damage
yeah.
dealt.
Against 30 health units. Uh-oh.
We'll
So
see.
we're gonna pull this guy. We're gonna pull this guy. We're gonna might as well kill the squad leader. So that's 15 wounds so far.
Okay.
22. So we'll pull this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, 7 attacks, hitting on 3s.
Wait, Prince Vordry have more?
Yeah.
Oh no!
He's got, and then wounding on 2s.
I thought that was it, folks.
So
Oh, no.
4 at -1.
Okay.
So 5
Sorry,
up.
that was a bit preemptive, apparently. Oh no, I didn't save any. How much damage each?
2 damage.
2 damage each?
8 more
That's
damage.
another 8 damage. We had 2 left. That's the unit.
Oh, wow. And
Dun.
Prince Vordry with quick blood, hey?
Oh wow, yeah.
See, so the reason
An
I was...
entire squad of pigs.
Wow.
To Prince
What
Vordry.
a monster.
Okay. And so because I'm Bloodtooths and these guys fought,
Yep.
they will get to do a pilot move.
Yes.
I will do that off camera.
Cool.
I will roll my battle shock now because I might as well.
you can just use a CP, right?
No,
I don't have any CP left.
Oh, okay.
I got a 5. I lost 1 guy. I'm okay.
Cool.
And we might as well roll off for turn now.
That's true, yeah. Ha!
You got a 5, I got a 3.
Let
Here
me
comes the
think.
Soulblight double turn. Oh crap.
We'll be back in a moment.
Back shortly.
Welcome back. It's Soulblight Turn 2.
Roll these guys at the end of the battle shock phase.
Right.
as well?
At the end of the battle shock phase, I rolled it. I killed 2 units, so I had +2. So it's on a 3-up.
I rolled like 6 anyway, so who cares?
Yeah, I did. But just for the people at home, I guess.
These objectives have now activated.
They are
since we're
now
round 2.
actually here.
And because I'm going second, I chose this as the proving ground, which means it can only be captured by Galatian veterans.
Yes.
We're over here.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And for my battle tactic, I'm going to do this one's mine. I'm going to try and kill this unit of pigs here with my general.
No. Okay.
Pigs.
Pigs.
Bacon's back on the menu,
Okay.
boys.
And I am going to do finest hour
Nice.
with this guy.
Oh, what? Oh, that's actually a good idea. That's not a bad idea. Okay. So I'm going to do finest hour with this guy. I don't think I said that, but
Yeah.
it is what I'm going to do. Yeah, so I guess we're going to go into it. We're going to do fading... Actually, you know what?
Spells.
Spells, indeed. I'm going to do fading vigor on these guys here.
Okay.
That's
a 2 and
I
a
don't
3.
think that goes off.
Does a 5 go off?
I don't think so, actually. I'm going to
Did
say,
you
I'm
type
going to
the
say it's...
answer in the comments quicker than Rob found it in the book? We're not sure, and we have no way of checking. Because
Where
that's the magic of the internet. You can tell us you
You
did.
could just tell us you did, yeah.
You could also
Spellers.
say you didn't to
I
make him
found
feel
it.
better.
It is a 6, so that fails.
Oh, sadness.
Okay.
Once again, he is the
What's your
failure.
next spell?
I'm going to do Flaming Weapon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it goes off on an 8.
Sure does.
We have 2 unbinds in this army.
You do.
So
You're not going to waste it like last time?
Da-da-da-da.
You knew my Necromancer was going to fail, did you?
Oh, we got a 6. He gets flaming weapon.
Ta-da!
Okay, and your
Where is
second
Flaming
spell,
Weapon?
sir?
I've got a token somewhere. I'm just going to put this vaguely red thing next to him.
Look at this
is a
Rob
wound
guy
die.
who's got tokens.
He hasn't actually taken 4 wounds.
How much he had?
Quick blood on, what's his bucket?
Ooh,
That will
it's
go
a
off
7.
perfectly.
So the other guy who's going to unbind, and he unbinds on
Oh!
10.
Bow, bow, bow.
Okay.
Okay.
So is that the end of the hero phase?
I think so.
So let's go into the movement phase.
Excellent. We'll be back. Okay, so we're back with the shooting phase. I moved everything up basically where you see it. Or I moved these guys up first, and then
Yes.
you redeployed all 3 of these units with the Maw Crusher.
Yes.
You rolled a 1 with them,
Yes.
and I don't remember the rest.
Then I rolled, I think it was
A 4 for the War Chanter.
Right.
And basically I put the War Chanter in the way of the General.
Exactly.
For when he came in. That way it tries to deny Rob the battle tactic by giving him my support hero on a silver platter.
Totally. So up first is going to be Prince Vordry. On a 3-up, he's going to do D6 mortal wounds to the Maw Crusher.
Okay.
3
Oh.
for 6. Ooh.
pain.
Could you flip that towards me, please? Thank you.
You want to roll it again? Because it just got you a 6. See how it is, Rob?
I'll think about it.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to do that. So now it is the... I'm going to try and shoot him with this guy.
Okay.
I don't remember if it's equal to or better to roll under. It might be you can roll a 1. Because he has that thing where you can... One second. When you attack with this model, roll a dice before making the hit roll. If the roll is less than or equal to the number of models. So you basically get 2 shots at rolling it even against him. So if I roll a 1, he hits. Oh, wow.
Okay.
That's nice to get that out of the way. Wounds on a 2, I believe. He wounds. It's minus 2 or 3?
I rolled a
Minus
4.
3.
Okay, so it wounds.
So it's D6 and I can re-roll this. I'm going to keep that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to keep that. Okay, so we're going into the charge phase. Up first is going to be the Blood Knights.
Okay.
And they will make it with a 3. And then...
Barely.
Yeah, barely. And then I'm going to roll my General next.
Okay.
So you might get a chance to Unleash Hell. 5? Will that do
I
it?
redeployed, I can't unleash hell.
Oh, right.
The 5 gets you into the War Chanter at least, so we can work it out after.
Right, okay. Well, and I might re-roll it if I'm not in, because I want to get into the Maw Crusher.
Okay.
We were talking about it in between. I
Yes.
just wanted to make sure that I was going to be
you wanna
able
measure
to
it?
attack him from there. Yeah, I think he's good. 5 gets him to there, the front of his base.
Okay.
So I think that's within range. But here, we'll figure it out after. And then Prince Vordrai is going to charge into them.
Okay.
So, and that will do it.
10.
With a 10.
That makes it, yes.
Cool. So I'll pile in, or I'll move everything in, and then pile in with my first unit, and we'll be right back.
Okay. Okay, so this is what it looks like at the end of the charge phase.
Alex, I forgot to declare that I wanted to charge them, but
Yeah.
before I even, anyway. So
so
Alex
those
told me to
guys
do that.
got in. This
Yeah.
guy got in through means of being in range of the War Chanter.
Yeah.
The models aren't quite in range, and
That's just because I did a conversion which makes it ridiculous to actually try to get into range of the model.
Yeah, you let me rotate your model
Yeah.
just so that I could, not have to flub it.
Okay, so we need to do monstrous actions
Right.
before we move on.
So I'll roar at the Maw Crusher.
Okay. Oh, when he gets the roar, that's big.
That is big.
Okay, and what about his monstrous action?
Right, I'm gonna stop, because that's all I have. For D3. Just 1.
Okay, is anyone injured back there? I think the guy at the
You've
back
got
is
one with a 4 wounds on it. So.
Okay, so he's dead.
Okay.
okay.
And my cabbage is gonna roll back.
Nice.
And he rolls back
Sweet.
successfully.
Excellent.
So do you know who you're going first with?
I'm going to go with my general first.
Okay, at the start of combat, I'm going to activate the Destroyer because I'm back as well, because I'm pretty sure he's dead anyway.
What does that do?
It's +3 damage to his weapon.
Whoa,
So
okay.
if he survives,
So if he
he's
survives,
gonna
I'm totally screwed.
but
You're going to kill me because
I know.
because I can't
all-out defense because you roared me.
Well, we'll see. I'm not sure if it was worth it or not, but Death Lance, 3 attacks. Oof. See? Those both missed.
Oh.
Because I can't all-out attack.
Right.
So that actually is really rough. Wounds on 2s, though. I go.
Oh, okay.
So,
what else do you have?
What else is
See,
in the
this is
tank?
what happens when you call it. Whenever you say the right thing.
I'm glad I called it.
Yeah.
Just to mess you up.
So hitting on 4s now.
Oh,
So that's 2.
nice.
Wounds on 3, or 2s actually. So that's 2 at -2.
Okay, and it's wounded on 2s.
Cool.
So wounds me on if I don't make 5s. So don't make either.
So it's 2d6 damage.
3 damage.
Oof.
I'm still alive.
That's brutal. And now 7 attacks. Yeah, he's wounding on 2s because of the, it's his birthday.
Okay.
Lisa, it's your birthday. 3s.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Oh man.
This is where it all falls apart for me. 2s, so 2 at -1.
So 4 ups. Save 1, fail 1.
Cool.
How much damage?
2 damage each.
Okay, so I'm on 15 wounds taken, which means I'm still alive.
Wow.
I don't really want to, but I'm actually going to go with my Maw Crusher now.
Okay.
Just because there is a risk these Blood Knights pile in and get a few cheeky wounds on him, so he's
Actually going to pile in. He's just going to move sort of this way to make sure he can't get slapped.
Cool.
Which means I'm going to go with the Maw Crusher next.
Okay.
So we'll be back in a second once I've piled him in.
Nice.
Okay, so the cabbage has piled in along the side of the base just to pull himself out of range, so Rob can't get a cheeky kill with his Blood Knights.
Exactly.
and then we're going to do the cabbage's attacks into this guy.
Did you say he's -1 to wound?
He is -1 to wound. Yep.
Okay, so this is going to be the Bosch Chopper and Riptide Fist. We have 7 attacks,
Hitting on 3s. Oof. And then this is going to be wounding on 3s.
Okay.
4s because of the -1, which matters. Oh, twice.
Okay.
So that's 1 at rend 1.
Rend 1, so he's back to a 3-up.
Oh,
saves it.
that was 5 damage.
Okay, and then the Mighty Fist and Tail.
Alex and I like to have competitions on who can roll the worst.
I have 15 wounds taken, so only 6 attacks here.
Only. So this is going to be on 3s, so all of them hit.
Cool.
And then it's going to wound on 4s because of your -1 to wound.
Right.
So 2 at rend 2.
Rend 2, so back to so he's up to a 4-up. And he saves 1.
So 3 damage.
3 damage, and then Deathless Minions. He saves 1, takes 2.
Okay, so then it's going to be your turn to pile an attack.
Right.
Have you decided who you're going to do that with next?
Yes. I'm going to do the Blood Knights because, yeah.
Which squad?
That squad over there.
This squad?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, zoop, 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 zoop.
Okay.
And then, so... Oh, wait a minute. This is the squad that's +1 wounds, isn't it?
Yes.
And they are only... Are they -1 rend?
Yes, the choppers are -1 rend.
-1, so that would take them to a 4-up. They can all up defense. But yeah, I'm going to go with them. I'm still going to go with them.
Okay.
So we got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, 16 attacks. They are going to all-out attack. So they're hitting on 2s. There we go. Wounding on 3s. Oh, dear. Okay. So that is 7 -1.
Okay, so 5s. Well, you save 2 of them. How much damage each?
2.
2 damage each, so 10 damage.
Cool.
Any more attacks?
Yep, just the horses.
Okay.
Hooves and teeth. Hooves and teeth. 7, 8, +4, +3. And hitting on... Oh, they're hitting on 2s, actually. Because I spent the... Oh, I think I removed the 2s last time, didn't I?
I've got no idea.
I think
wasn't
I
paying
did.
attention.
I'm
sorry.
I can't remember. I'm sorry if I did. And now wounds on 3s. Maybe it was the second turn like that. So we got 4, 6, 8.
Okay. Any rend?
No,
4s. How much damage each?
1.
Oh, so it's going to take 3 more damage. So this guy's going to be alive with 2 health left.
Cool.
If you want to put that dice.
Oh, sure.
That guy's dead.
So he has...
I count up.
Cool.
Okay. So then it's going to be my turn to pile an attack.
Do you want to...
So of course I'm going to go with these.
Yeah. Cool.
And they're going to use all-out attack.
Cool.
Because I have 2 command points left, so I'll go
Smart.
down to 1.
Okay.
And they're all going to go into these blood knives.
That makes sense. And I will all-out defense, because I haven't done that yet.
Okay. Okay, so I spent the command point to do all-out attack. So these guys are going to be hitting on 2s.
And I'm all-out defensed.
Okay. So we'll pull that 1-1.
Nice.
Nice use of all-out attack. And then we're wounding on 3s because the guy with -1 to wound is over there.
Yep.
Good. He can go away. I don't like that thing.
I don't blame you.
Okay, so that's going to be 6 at rend 2.
6 at rend 2. So they're on a 2-up. So they're on a 4-up. 2-up with all-out defense. Oof. Oh, man. So that's 4 go through.
Okay, and that's going to be 2 damage each.
Oh, wow.
Because they still have Violent Fury on.
Right. 6s. Ooh, that's a good
Oh,
one.
wow. That was a good save.
So 5 kills 1 and puts 2 wounds on
And
another
then
guy.
the hooves and teeth.
Yep.
These are on 2s as
Hooves
well.
and teeth. Hooves and teeth. Oh, I gotta remove the guy, huh?
And then wounds on 3s. So, classic. So 9 at 0 rend.
9 at 0.
9 2-ups.
Sweet. Saves all of them.
Okay.
Cool.
So then you pile an attack. So it's over there.
Yeah. Here, I'll hand that to you, and I'll
Okay.
grab Prince Vordry's card, which I hid away from myself all the way over here. And here he is.
He's gonna murder himself some pigs.
That's the hope. So we got 4 attacks on the charge. He is hitting on 3s. Because he didn't get, what's it off, did he? He didn't get quick blood off.
No.
Okay, we're just making sure. Wounds once,
Okay.
-3 red.
Okay, so it just goes through.
4 damage.
4 damage.
Sir.
Okay.
And then
And the rest of his attacks.
3 attacks, hitting on 4s. That's 1, wounding on 3s. Wounds at -2.
6 up. Failed it.
D6.
Number
four.
4. Okay. And any more attacks?
Yes, the sword-like claws. Hitting on 4s. Wounds on 3s. 4 wounds at -1.
Okay, so 5s. Save 2.
So 4 total damage.
So another 4, so 12 damage taken total.
Cool.
So we need to pull 2 piggies.
Yep.
And another one needs to take 2 wounds.
Cool.
So then I would pile in attack next.
Cool.
Okay, so this little war chanter here has piled in. I forgot to do my my killer beat here.
Yes, okay.
So Rob's graciously letting me roll. I'm just going to roll against those zombies on a free up. Didn't get it anyway. Nice. So we'll just do this guy. 6 attacks into that guy.
Graciously. Like I wouldn't. What kind of animal wouldn't let you roll?
Ooh. Okay, so 3 hits.
Cool.
And these are going to be 4 to wound because you're -1. So 1, 0 rend. Or D3 damage. For the big 3 damage onto him.
6s to save.
And the war chanter does more damage than the cabbage.
What the actual crap?
What?
You what, mate?
Okay, so then your turn to pile an attack, which is probably going to be those guys, because that's the most efficient.
It's the only thing left, right?
Well, you've got the option.
Oh, I can do that,
Zombies,
but yeah.
But it's probably suicide.
Yeah. Definitely suicide. So we've got 4 times 3. Here, can I get you to hold that?
Yep.
There's 12. And then
So
plus
these
1.
Pigs are not long for this world.
Oops. Whoa. Trying to break my own
He's
models.
destroying his models.
Yeah. Whatever it takes. Wait a minute.
Remember, folks, bring super glue to your games.
Yeah.
Models always break.
Yeah, exactly. So we got so hitting on 3s. A much better roll than I got earlier with the guys that were all out attacked. And then wounds on 3s. So we're 4 plus 7, so 8 at -1.
So 5 up saves. Oh,
That was a
made
good
quite a few there. So-
Yeah, 2 damage each.
Okay, so 6 damage taken so far.
Cool. And then
Keep
hooves
rolling,
and
sir.
teeth. Hooves and teeth. 2 times. No, 3 times 4 is 12. So we got that. Plus.
Taken 2 damage so far on a 10 wound unit.
This is true.
This is 6 damage.
And I think these guys are.
So he needs to do 2 more wounds.
Let me make sure. I think. Oh my gosh! I was rolling the wrong attack profile for my horses this whole time.
Oh. Is it worse or better?
It's worse.
Oh.
Hitting on 4s.
He's been cheating this whole time.
Dang it!
folks.
I could have
No
sworn I
wonder
memorized.
he's winning. He's cheating.
Yeah, yeah. Although, did they die? Oh man, I can't remember.
Well, you did kill
That's
2 pigs
awful.
earlier.
Yes.
So feel free to comment, folks.
Yes.
Is Rob
Yeah.
a dirty, cheating scoundrel?
My face is on fire. So we got. I deserve that. Only 3 with the horsies. 0 rend. 1
I
damage.
died. So the unit is dead anyway.
Oh, okay.
And would you like to pile in attack with your zombies?
I don't think so. Right?
No, you want to. It's his finest hour. He wants to kill some zombies.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'll just leave him alone. I forgot about that.
Okay. And, or here is another option for you, Rob.
Yeah.
Remember, when you pile in,
You can pile in
6
closer to the
inches.
closest model.
Yeah.
So you're just outside of 3.
Yeah.
Did you want to swing around a little bit? Or just not really worth it?
I feel like even just one guy is going to wipe out that unit of zombies, right?
Perhaps.
They're not in the super killer.
No, they're not.
I'm going to leave it.
Let's leave it for now.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to be the end of the turn.
Yes.
So we have a battle shock test to take for this guy.
Yep.
This poor lonesome guy.
Yes.
Is he minus bravery or anything?
He's not. It's only summonable units.
Okay, I lost 2 guys. I have bravery 6,
So you're fine.
so I'm okay.
Indeed.
And that unit's actually dead, so
Oh,
nobody
right.
cares.
Okay, so that's the end of the battle shock.
So we're going into Ironjawz
Turn
Turn 2.
Coming up.
This is what Turn 2 looks like, folks.
Yeah.
We have
Whenever you play
one
Ironjawz.
pig. We have 3 pigs there.
Yeah.
We have a cabbage who's almost dead, and we have 2 war chanters and a weird knob.
And I have to do the hunger.
That's not a lot at all.
I have to do the hunger. So these guys heal D3. So they got 1 wound taken now.
Okay.
And then this guy heals D3 as well. Oh wait, he didn't kill anything. Dang
Didn't
it.
kill anything. He's not allowed to heal. Stop cheating, Rob.
I thought it was do wounds or whatever.
He's at it
I looked
again,
it up in
folks.
between.
These cheated deaf players. So just a bit of cleanup at the bottom of the last turn.
Yep.
Rob failed to kill this unit with his general, so he
did.
failed his battle tactic.
I did.
That's the proving ground, so only that unit can actually capture it, so nobody owns that.
That would have been so worth it to kill your cabbage.
Yes.
And I should have on paper, like,
Yes.
tumble over. But
So he only actually holds this objective, so
Yep.
he just gets 1 victory
I just
point.
get 1 victory point. for that
Taking
last
him
turn.
up to 3 victory points.
So what I'm going to do for my battle tactic is I'm going to choose against the odds, and I'm going to, I think I have to pick one of my units. So I'm going to choose these 3 pigs.
Cool. Against the odds is basically capture.
I need to contest and capture an objective that is not being contested by any enemy Galatian veteran models.
Right.
Hello, 10 zombies.
Hello,
You
love.
are not long for this world.
Nope.
Okay, so I am then going to do my heroic action. My heroic action is going to be best day ever. on this guy.
Smart.
Yes.
Yep.
And what's yours going to be?
I'm going to just roll for a CP, cause yeah, that's all I got. So it's 4 up, and I didn't get it. Wah wah.
Okay, and I need to check the rules.
Yep.
But if I can take the bonus CP from my Warlord battalion, I will.
Right.
If I have to do it at the start battle round, I won't. I will find out after we.
You have to
go
do
off
it
camera.
at the start of your turn.
Oh, at the start
So
of my
you can
turn.
do it,
So
yeah.
I'll take it now. So that means I've got 2 command points.
Yeah. I always forget about that.
Okay. So that's nice. And then I will hand out my Violent Furies. So this guy is going to give Violent Fury to the cabbage.
Yeah.
And this guy is going to give Violent Fury to those pigs.
Smart. And you pointed out in between that the Ironjawz can hand out +1 damage in combat.
Yes.
But Cruel Boys, for some reason, can't apply the poison,
Yes, which is worse.
which is worse. Yeah.
Because that is the way the game is balanced. Or not.
Or not. It's like skipping leg day. You never skip balance day.
Okay, so let's cast some spells, shall we?
Let's do it.
We have some spells to cast. So this guy is going to cast Foot of Gork.
Gork.
Oh, it was an 8. It wasn't enough. It goes off on a 10.
Wow.
Sadness.
Crazy.
And this guy is going to cast Bash 'em, lads.
Okay. Bash.
that goes off.
Whoa! And I can't
you can't
defeat
avoid
it because I have no pluses.
So that's +1 to wound to every Ironjawz unit.
Wholly within, I think it's 16 inches. That's very nice considering he's got -1 to wound.
Yeah.
So I've just cancelled that out.
You sure did.
Okay,
So that's good. Oh, I'm also going to call a War.
Okay.
Because
I thought you did that at the start of the combat phase. Or
Is it at
charge
the start?
phase. I think they simplified it.
Yeah,
It's like charge.
you are right. They did it with the charge phase.
Yeah.
As you can probably tell,
I'm an old Ironjawz player. You had to do it back in the
hero phase.
Yeah.
Before you knew you had done anything.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I having known that, I would have probably called the War in his turn.
Oh, yeah.
Whoops.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That gives you an extra pip of rend, correct?
Yes.
Cool.
And +1 to charge as well.
Wow.
Okay, so let's just go straight into the movement phase.
And we'll be back.
Okay, so this is the end of the movement phase. So I'll move this guy first, and then I'll move these guys just to make it so that Rob couldn't realistically redeploy, just to make sure those guys can't run away. Then this guy retreated first, and this guy retreated to, again, make sure a redeploy wasn't very good. So then we're going straight into the shooting phase. I only have one guy who can shoot, which is this dude, and he's going to shoot into Vordry. So he gets 4 attacks. These are
But that's not Vordry, that's my general, but yes.
Oh, sorry. Hitting on 2s.
Cool.
All hit. And they normally wound on freeze, but it's my best day ever.
Yep.
And I'm +1 to wound from Basham lads.
Yep.
And I think you're -1 to wound.
I'm -1, but it doesn't really matter. And then mine only might be melee, but you're maxed out at +1 to wound anyway. So.
Yeah, and it didn't matter anyway, so whatever.
Yeah.
So that's 4 at Rend 1.
At Rend 1, so 4s. 3 go through.
Basham lads might even be melee only as well, but I was still maxed out for best day ever.
Yeah, exactly.
And it didn't matter anyway.
Oh wait, you would have been even then.
Yeah, but I rolled freeze, which is what my wound is.
Oh, okay.
So 1 damage each.
1 damage each. Saved 1. 2 go through.
Okay. So then we can just move straight into charge phase.
Sure can.
These guys get charge.
Yep.
The +1 to charge. They make it.
Got him.
Nobody is surprised.
No.
Okay. They do mortals on the charge on freeze. So 2 mortal wounds.
2? Okay. Yep. I almost rolled 3 dice. Saved 1, failed 1.
Okay, and then the War Chant is going to charge as well, because he might as well. Oh, wow. He really wants it. Okay. So that's the end of the charge phase. So we just need to do monstrous actions.
Right.
So I'm going to roar against you.
Cool.
I get it. So you're roared, sir.
I think I'll roar as well.
Okay.
In the hope that I survive. So you've got crazy rend, hey?
I have rend 3 on my Mighty Fist and Tail, and rend 2 on my boss chart.
Yeah, I'll roar. And I got it.
Okay, so we've got roars.
So I've got one hope.
Okay.
I've got one slim hope.
So we're just, I should do his killer beat.
Right.
Doesn't go off.
It doesn't go off on a 1?
No.
Bull crap.
So we're just going to move straight to the start of the combat.
Right.
So of course I'm going to go with this guy first, because he is crippled.
Uh-huh.
So
I've got 7 attacks.
Okay.
These are going to hit on freeze.
On 3s, okay.
All into your general. Oof. Okay. And these would wound on freeze, but I'm -1 to wound,
Yes.
but then I'm +2 to wound.
Yes.
So they're wounded on 2s.
They sure are.
Okay.
Didn't make any difference. That was an amazing roll.
Yeah.
So that's 5 at Rend 2.
At Rend 2,
Yes.
so that takes him to a 5-up. So I save 2 of them and 3 of them go through.
They're 3 damage each.
Wow. Holy moly. 1 second. That's a lot of wounds. Save 2 of them. So he takes 5, 7. So he's taken 12 wounds.
Okay. Yeah. And then we have the Mighty Fists and Tail. So these are going to be hit on freeze. Okay. And then again, wounded on 2s. Okay.
So that's 4 at Rend 3.
Rend 3? So I need 6s here. Yeah, I got 1.
Damage 4.
Damage 4?
Yeah, so 12 damage.
I'm gonna just roll 6s twice, because I need to... Yeah, he's dead.
Does he explode when he dies or anything?
I don't think he does. I think it's just the Terrorgeist.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll look that up after.
Okay, and because of smashing and bashing, I go with these guys next.
You do?
Do you want me to roll them or not? It's up to you.
No, it's okay.
It's the bottom of the round, right?
It is the bottom of the round.
Okay, so I would all-out attack them anyway.
Yeah.
To hit on 2s.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be a ridiculous amount of damage to attacks.
It's not even worth our time.
No, it's not. Because they've got 0 save. And,
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
that means I hold this objective.
You do?
And
You get your battle
I
tactic.
would get my battle tactic as well, because these guys would be dead.
For 3 points.
For 3 points total, taking me to 5.
Yep.
And desperately hoping for a double turn.
Right.
The cabbage will also gain 1 from strength from victory.
Yep.
Because he killed a unit in combat. Okay, so would you like to roll off priority, sir?
Sure. Let's do it.
3.
A 5 for me.
5.
Oh!
5. So Rob gets to choose.
I do, and I'll take it, obviously.
You take the turn.
Yeah, that would be crazy not to.
Okay.
I won't disrespect you like that. Like giving you the turn.
Would you like to roll to get your other unit back?
Oh, right. I didn't kill any units or any models. Yeah. So I will roll. It's a 5 up. Oh, and I got it. So
Okay,
I'll bring
so
back.
you get
I'll
10
just
guys.
I'll just use those same models.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not technically supposed to, because it's from that same unit. But like I had the other unit of 20, so they're just gonna come back. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll be back at the start of Soulblight Gravelords turn 3.
Turn 3 coming up. Okay, so we are back with Soulblight Gravelords turn 3.
So the zombies respawned.
They did.
They're over there.
They did.
For the proving ground, I chose nothing.
You chose nothing as a strategic move.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it'll only go against you over here.
Yes. So unfortunately, I can't pick the same one. Otherwise, I would just choose the middle again.
Again, for sure. So I'm choosing gaining momentum as my battle tactic. I do get 2 CP this turn because Prince Vordrai actually counts in addition.
Okay.
And for my heroic thing, I'm going to do best day ever. Prince Vordrai.
Okay.
So yeah.
And okay, I'm gonna try heal my cabbage.
Cool.
I rolled a 9, so I do not.
What's his bravery?
8.
Shoot.
Sadness.
Yes.
Okay.
Great sadness.
So what spells would you like to cast?
I'm going to do Mystic Shield from Necromancer. That goes off with an 8.
Okay. I'm going to try Unbind. I do not.
And then Quick Blood from the big man. An 8 again.
And I will try Unbind.
Oh!
No quick blood for you.
Actually, it doesn't really matter this turn. It doesn't actually.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's what's weird anyway.
Exactly. So that's it.
It's no +1 to hit though. But it's Prince Vordrai, so who cares?
Exactly. So yeah. So that's it. That's my hero phase.
Okay.
We'll be back at the end of the movement phase.
Okay.
Okay, so just to explain real quick, I moved up the Vordrai first because I had to, basically.
Yep.
And then you redeployed the cabbage 5 inches.
Yep.
These guys,
3 inches.
3
and then this one guy,
this one guy-
2 inches.
so you're hoping to keep them alive,
I was hoping to get the big roll on this guy.
Guy to basically deny a battle tactic.
Yeah, yeah. It was close.
And then Rob rolled the big.
I got another 6 again.
on the roll.
Yeah.
For the run on the
So they're
zombies.
sneaking
those
up.
guys.
I don't know if I'm going to do anything with them, but it's kind of fun.
I mean, if you need to, they can come in and kill this guy.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay,
So,
so
charges?
Shooting face.
Oh, shooting phase, right. So I'm going to
You
try
can
and
skip
mortal...
it if you want.
I'm gonna try and mortal wound. I'm not gonna get it because I've rolled it 2 times in a row already, but oh, I did get it. So it's D6 mortal wounds for 1. That's the norm. That's the norm for me. I usually hit it.
You've got it every
and then I
time though, which
Yes.
is horrible.
Yes.
Okay.
So charge phase.
Charge phase. I'm gonna go with Vordrai first.
Okay.
That's
6
a
inch
6.
charge.
So a 6 would get him.
I did move 5 inches back with this.
You did, but then he would be able to get into them, right?
Yeah.
And then I could just pile in around.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll keep that then.
Okay.
And then these guys are going to charge into everything there, I guess. 10.
Yep. They charge into everything.
Cool. I'll just
Okay,
move
so we'll be
everything
back
in.
after the charges.
Yeah.
So this is what it looks like after the charges. And also Rob preemptively did his pile-in so
Yes.
that he would get in.
Just to make it easier on everyone.
And then this charge made it in. So monstrous actions.
I'm going to Titanic Duel on the Maw Crusher, which we should
Okay.
have done last
I'm
time.
going to... is there any point roaring you?
No.
I'm going to Titanic Duel you as well.
Cool.
Might as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you're going with Vordrai
I'm going with
first.
Vordrai to the surprise of 0.
And
People.
I'm going to spend a CP to give myself all-out defense.
I would too. So we got 4 attacks, hitting on 2s. 2 1s.
Okay.
Wounding on 2s. So that's 2 at -3.
Okay, so I'm currently on a 2+ save.
2+.
So -3 is 5-ups. Save 1, fail 1.
So that's 4 damage.
4 damage, unfortunately kills the cabbage.
Oh.
So that is...
at least I wasted my attacks going into him.
That is unfortunately the cabbage dead.
That is the cabbage dead. He will make excellent kimchi later.
Okay.
That's a terrible joke because you don't even make kimchi out of cabbage. You make it out of.
So I'm gonna choose the
Sukjoy? Yeah, Sukjoy.
pile in and attack with next.
Okay.
So we'll be back in a sec.
Cool.
Okay, so these guys have piled in to attack. There's 2 of them going straight into the Blood Knights. And they have done all-out attack as well.
And I've all-out defensed.
So there's going to be 9 attacks here.
Cool.
And they're going to be hitting on 2s.
Nice.
And they're +1 to wound, but -1 to wound.
Yes. Oh no, they're not -1 to wound.
Oh, they're not?
No,
okay,
that was my general.
So it's wounded on 2s.
So
They always wound on 2s?
no,
no, from your guy.
Freeze, but it's bashing lots.
Right.
so that's going to be 7 at Rend 1.
I've got 7 dice here.
Okay.
So they're back to 3s. So 1 goes through. And is it 1 damage or 2?
2 damage.
2 damage, okay. So 6s to... Nope. So 2 damage taken.
Okay, and then the hooves and teeth. Those will be on 2s and 2s again.
Nice.
And so that's 4 at 0 rend.
4 at 0 rend, so they're on 2s. So 1 goes through.
2 damage.
Normally that... Oh, 2 damage. Ooh. Okay. This might kill a guy. Oh, it does. Wah, wah.
Okay.
Because they have an extra wound from killing the pigs earlier.
Okay, so you get to pile in an attack.
I do. I will pick them because there's nothing else here.
Yeah.
So I'll be right back. I'm going to grab my dice. Okay, we're back. I've got 4 Blood Knights. 2 are going into this guy, including the champion. 1 guy into him. 1 guy into him.
Okay.
So first up is going to be 7 attacks because it's 3 attacks each plus 1 for the champion, hitting on 3s and wounding on 3s. So that's 2 at -1
Into
that guy.
Okay, so 5s. Save 1, fail
2
1.
damage.
2 damage.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
He's still alive.
Okay, and now 6 attacks going into the same guy, hitting on 3s. That's no, it's 4s. 4s.
Stop cheating, Rob.
I refuse. I shouldn't laugh so. I shouldn't laugh.
You keep trying to win the
Enjoy
game.
laughing so much when I actually feel terrible. So it's 2 at 0 rend.
2 at 0 rend. I fail 1, so the guy dies, which gives you a battle tactic.
Fantastic. And then 3 attacks going into the War Chanta.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. That's 2 at -1.
Okay. Fail them both.
4 damage.
Okay.
Total.
Any more attacks?
Yeah, just the hooves and teeth, 1 at 0 rend. Not gonna kill him.
Nope. Okay, so he's
And
taking
and then the one guy, this guy into him.
It's the weird knob.
Yep. So 3s and 3s. So that's 2 at -1.
Okay. 6s. Nothing.
4 damage total.
Yep.
And then hooves and teeth. Once again, I'm trying to make sure that I didn't. Was it 4? It's just 4s and 4s.
4s.
Yeah. Okay. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't screwing myself over.
Was Rob just rolling 4s and 3s
2
a
at 0
second ago?
rend. 2 at 0
Was Rob
rend.
just rolling 4s and 3s a second ago? Find out.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't for sure.
So both those fail, so the War Chanta dies.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And I think with that,
You gonna call it?
I'm gonna
Do you
call
want
it
to just
and
smack him
concede.
with the War Chanta?
Sure. Yeah, the War Chanta might as well hit back.
Yeah.
Because it's funny.
Exactly.
But yes.
Dang, he gets a lot of attacks.
Yeah. So 4 hits.
Cool.
And 4 wounds.
4
0
wounds?
rend though. So you're 2 up saves.
Oh, right.
So
Of course, I failed 1.
D3.
2 damage. So it does nothing.
And so I
You
got
said
0
9,
6s.
yeah.
I take 2 damage, and then they heal up D3, which they
Yeah.
heal back up.
Yep.
And with that, I'm going to call the game because I only have a squad of pigs left.
That's fair.
And I don't have retreat or charge or anything in this army.
Right.
So inevitably, I just die to Vordrai and more Blood Knights because there's even more Blood Knights coming.
There's more. Always more. Thanks for the game, Alex. You
Good
played
game,
really well. I got quite lucky with my mortal wounds as we were
Yeah,
kind of talking about
the mortal wounds in the
shooting phase,
bottom of turn 1 or top of turn 2.
Well, it wasn't just it was mortal
was-
wounds from the Terrorgeist and
Yes.
mortal wounds from Prince Vordrai.
Yes.
But
Was pretty savage
Yeah.
because you ended up with 10 mortal wounds put on the mega boss.
yeah,
Which basically put me on a back foot with him immediately.
Exactly.
And I never managed to get off the back foot.
no, it's true. I should have killed him when I first charged into him.
Yeah.
But like that's kind of offset by my very lucky mortal wound roll
Yeah.
earlier on, and then I got the double and then maintained priority, which was huge. Obviously,
We did discuss off camera that if he hadn't have maintained priority,
Yeah.
Then after the
it probably would have
cabbage
been the
killed
exact
the
opposite.
vampire here,
Yeah.
he would have just then moved over and killed Vordrai because he wouldn't have had a problem doing that. And we would have had the exact opposite situation.
Yeah, your pigs would have charged in, killed my blood knight.
Because both these armies are just incredibly explosive, high damage armies.
They really are.
And in this case, the Soulblight Gravelords won it. So here is a win for the channel for Rob.
That's my vampire cough.